All right, let's see. All right, good. We're live on both platforms. Yes, the iPad fell down on the Facebook feed, so that must have been a little bit of a wake up, a little smack in the face. This is a nail mat that I lay on when I have stiffness in my back. I was feeling tight in my neck and upper back recently. Laying on that, but I'm going to move that off to the side. But if you ever have, it's good for the low back, but if you ever have like neck, shoulder, upper back stuff, the nail mat for me is one of the best things. Also those canes, the Theracanes, getting in there with that, super good stuff. All right, it is just about time to begin. So welcome YouTube, welcome Facebook. Grab what you need. If you use props, grab props. I'm going to teach body adaptations mainly, although I might encourage use of props I know everyone has, like towels and blankets, basically cushioning, form of cushioning. So couch cushions, towels, blankets could be great. Grab those. I was going to see about doing a time lapse also, just to have some marketing material for the other media outlets. Let's see here. Let's go in. Anyway, go ahead and lie down to begin if you have your mat ready. Take a little lie down. Begin in Shavasana. Take deep breath in Shavasana, laying down, taking time to just relax. Bring the feet together and bend the right knee and open the hip. And if you'd like, take the arms overhead and continue taking very deep breath. Deep breath with a long, slow exhale. And after 5 deep breaths, we're going to transition. So if you're still working with that, take maybe 1 or 2 deep breaths more, very long deep breath. And lifting the right knee, taking the knee deep into the chest, and roll out the ankle. Do both directions. And take both knees to chest. Feet to the ground. And extending through the right leg. Open the left knee. Arms overhead. And relaxing in the tree. And lifting the left knee. Knee to chest. Go ahead and roll out the ankle in each direction. You've done about 3 each way. Take both knees to chest. Put the left foot on the ground and then either hold the back of the leg or you might be able to reach the big toe and stretch the right hamstring. If both legs feel tight, you can bend both legs, but if you feel loose enough, you can straighten the top leg first and possibly straighten the bottom leg. And then the next option is to do a sit-up to build the core a bit. When you've done that, keep holding the stretch. Lay back down and keep taking a few more deep breaths. And release. Right foot to the ground. Bring the left knee into the chest. And then take that stretch on the left side. Maybe just holding the leg or holding the foot. Whatever is fine. Option to lengthen the bottom leg. Keep the neck long though, the shoulders down. If trying to stretch further makes you feel uncomfortable, then don't do it. Make sure you can stay with the breath. Option to do that sit up toward the lifted leg, just a little bit of this, and then keep holding the stretch. Lay back down. Deep breath, yogic breath. And release. Leg to the ground. And then we're going to come on upright. Extend the legs forward. Hips back. Let's try a forward bend now. Just holding the legs, maybe even bending the knees. And eventually you might be able to hold the feet. We're not trying to stretch super far. But we do want to relax the head, let the neck stretch a bit. We usually do this at the end of class, and it's nice to do it early just to focus more on relaxation rather than getting your deepest stretch. We're getting more into summertime in the Northern Hemisphere, so our warm-up is still important, but we don't need to move so much. It is okay to do a couple health stretches. The health stretches get your mind in that nice state of relaxation. So we're warming up that chill state of the mind, warming up the chill, as I say. And when your mind is nice and chill, when we get to the more aggressive postures and challenging movements, we'll maintain that level of relaxation in the mind so we have a little bit more ease in the challenging experience. So take a couple more deep breaths, feeling more calm with each exhale. We're going to gradually switch to the hands and knees. Roll out the back. Continue the flow, using the core to round a little deeper, lengthening the spine super smooth. And we're going to switch to taking some little bows. You have the arms in, just lower a little bit. Nice little gentle push-ups. And then when you're ready, push into the legs, lift the hips high, lift out of the shoulders. Head down, hips high. And after a few deep breaths in down dog, let's go ahead and walk to the top of the mat. Take a half lift and then a full fold. Take a straight back lift, rise on up, and bring the arms up and bend the arms for a little tricep stretch. And extend the arms, weave the fingers together, push up through the palms, lower the shoulders, and bend and extend numerous times. Continuing with the warm-up, breathing steadily. Go ahead and switch to swaying side to side, palm tree sways. And when you're done with the sway side to side, relax the arms, roll the shoulders a few times, loosening up and breathing. Both directions. Good. Let's do a few toe touches. Touch down with the flat back. Stand up and touch down. Keep the back flat. You might need to bend the knees for this. Stand up. Smooth breath. Touch down. Flat back for a strong core and healthy discs. Healthy spine with that flat back. Do it again. Touch down. Stand up. And then touch down and walk to plank. And holding plank. legs, lift out of the shoulders, lift the core. Knees down, lower all the way. Inhale, easy cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, half locust, lift the chest and the hands, arms back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, locust, legs and chest lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra, using the arms just a tad. Shoulders open back, chest opens. Exhale, lower. Use the core and lift. Tuck under the toes, push into the legs. Downward dog. Knees on the floor. Fold the arms under the head. Rest. This is child's pose. Head down, hips relaxing back. Deep breath. Remember, you can rest anytime. You want to reconnect with the breath anytime you're losing that nice connection with it. And come on up to sitting or kneeling. And then take a big step up with the right foot, with the knee just above the ankle. You see that? It's runner's pose with healthy form. Take a twist, right arm on the knee, twisting, shoulders opening. A lot of times we're sinking into that bottom shoulder, but do the best to lift out of it, having the head of the shoulder low and slightly open. And come on down. Make a spin and bend the left leg and then the right. Come on back to center, draw into the core, rise up. Open the arms and the right foot. Make sure that right foot really opens. Get that nice deep openness, and then take warrior. And glide down to runner. Runner, and if you'd like, stay here or lift, or you could even extend the arms. Anjaneya Asana. Shoulders low, arms long, breath, and steady gaze. Hands down. Plank. Plank again. Firming the legs. Lifting out of the shoulders. And knees down. And forehead to the ground. And come on up, sitting or kneeling, and big step up, runner's pose with the left foot. And you can have the knee and the ankle in line, and lift the chest and twist. Open the shoulders on both sides, deep breath. Excuse me. Some good coffee this morning. Come on down and take a spin and bend the right leg once and then the left. Come back to center, draw into the core, stand on up, and then open the arms, open the left foot, and turn the back foot in, spreading the toes, and taking warrior two. The hips level. Deep breath. And come on down to runner stretch. Back knee on the ground, front knee above the ankle. Draw the hands back, or you can lift on the knee, or you can extend the arms for Anjaneya Asana. Deep breath. Lengthening the neck, softening the shoulders. Keeping the hips square. Hands down. Plank. Top of a push-up. And then lower all the way. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale. Lower. Use the core and lift. Exhale, downward dog. Come back to plank. And put the right knee down and take the left arm up. Come back to plank. And left knee down. Right arm up. And come back to plank. Hold. And take deep breath. Knees down. Elbows down. Walk the legs way back. And take elbow plank. Sphinx pose. Deep breath. Focus on continuously lifting the chest. If you don't feel open in your chest, maybe try your arms a little wider. You're going to feel broadening in your upper chest. Deep, deep breath. And come on down. Use the core to lift. Come back to plank. And then side plank. Legs together. Or do knee down again or kickstand. Left arm up. Kickstand or feet together. Strong legs, strong hips, strong core. So it's not all in the shoulder and wrist. Lift out of the shoulder. And without rushing, come down to feel every core muscle. Other side. Glide on up. You can do kickstand if you want. Knee down. Otherwise, strong feet, strong legs. Lift out of the shoulder. And without rushing, come on down to feel every core muscle. And if you want to light the fire, you can do a push-up slow, squeezing the abs the whole time. And then downward dog. Feel free to always skip those push-ups. You can go right to your dog or child rest pose. But if they work with your breath, they can be nice. So add or subtract them as you see fit. Continue a couple more deep breaths holding here. And knees down. Turn to the side. Walk or jump the feet apart. Jump the feet apart. Turn the toes in. Lengthen the back. And stand on up. Open up the arms and the right foot. Open the right foot. Turn the back foot up. Take warrior two. Right knee open. Arms lift. Spread the toes. Reverse warrior. Maybe just a neutral lift, or if it feels good, stretch back a little bit more. And then side angles. Back to warrior. And relax arms and legs. Open up the left foot and turn the back foot in. Spread the toes and take warrior. And then a nice lift position or arching back. Stretch back. Keep the knee opening. Back leg strong. Deep breath. Side angle. You can do elbow to thigh, otherwise hand to ground is good. Back to warrior. Sit nice and low. Arms and legs relax. Centering the feet. Bring the feet in just a tad. Open the toes. Take goddess plié. You bend the knees, stand. Use the hands to help the knees and the groin open. Bend, hold the knees, come on up, arms up. Sit low, stand tall, and breathe deep. Sit a little lower for the last breath or two, only if you want to. Come on up and relax the arms and legs. Center the feet and slowly come to the top of the mat. Feet parallel, toes open. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Fold over the legs. Uttanasana. Hands forward, downward dog pose. Deep breath. Lightly step the right foot up. And just part way, half forward bend or scissors pose, also called Parsvottanasana. Relax your neck and shoulders. If you're very tight, you can hold the wall. You can have your knee bent, but if you can have both legs toned and your right sitting bone pulling back, your hips level, then that's great. Relax down the back of the neck. Breathe. And let's go ahead and switch legs. And then downward dog pose. If If you'd like, you can work in an upward dog, down dog sequence, or using Cobra as your heart opening back bend. All meet back in down dog. Deep breath. Knees on the floor. Turn to the side, walk, or hop the feet apart. Draw into the core. Let's stand up now, please. Open up the right foot all the way, or a little extra if you're tight in your hip or knee. Use that openness for triangle. Maybe you're just slightly down into it. If you can keep your form and not close off your chest, eventually you reach lower. You want your leg lengthened but not locked out. Knee with a slight outer spiral. Top arm extended. Look up if you can. Look down if you need. Spread the toes. Come on up. And adjust to another side. So open up the left foot. When you're ready, take the arms in position, come down to your level. So if you're newer, like here is fine. A little lower, eventually lower, but not necessarily. If you're losing form, don't do what I do. Do what you need to do, right? Does that make sense? Good. And when in doubt, just breathe. A lot of information, a lot of ideas. When you study with different teachers, there's a lot of different ideas, sometimes conflicting ideas. So I would try and encourage you to not overthink things too much and breathe, especially when your mind is overwhelmed. Just breathe. And we'll come on up. And we're going to do a second round of the Devi Asana. So bring the feet together and open the toes, bend the knees. Devi Asana, sit as low as comfortable for your sacrum and your knees and all good things. The knees should be right above like heels or ankles, arms up, or keep holding the knees. If you have some back pain, push on the hips a bit. Otherwise, Devi Asana, breathe, and then come on up and relax the arms. We're going to switch to standing with the feet together. Stand with the feet together. The next is tree pose. Maybe hold on to the wall. Foot up on the thigh. It could be on the calf, not on the knee. But other than that, anywhere on the leg, the heel digging in, it gives you a little massage on your inner thigh and helps seal you in place. Right knee opens, left hip back. Option to have the arms overhead. And you also can just hold the hips. Let's go ahead and relax. Do the other side. You can do this, this. Maybe hold the wall. Otherwise, arms overhead. Eventually extending more if the neck doesn't feel tight. Steady gaze. Try looking at the floor. That helps. Deep breath. Arms and legs relax. And go ahead and allow for the right leg to stretch. Holding the wall is an option, or having the left arm lifted. And switching sides. When you're done with both sides, let's take a squat. If you can't squat, then maybe squat on with the heels under a blanket or squat on something to support your hips. You can also just sit down and do your favorite seated hip stretch. Take a squat, take deep breath. And then gently sit down. Hips back, hips back. Knees lift and extend the legs. Arms extend. And feet down. And holding the shins, lift the chest. And switch to hands and knees. And lower down. Reach back through the feet. And inhale, Cobra Pose. See how that feels. Only lift to the height that's working for you. Take an extra breath or two, and then come down. That felt really tight. Bring your hands higher and wider, and consider using a towel right underneath the upper hips and the lower abdomen. That's going to help your Cobra a lot. If you feel like you can go much deeper, you bring your hands lower. Otherwise, I encourage you to have your hands higher and wider. It'll make it feel better on your neck, chest, shoulders, and low back. Now we're going to do a longer held Cobra. So take your Cobra. I like to turn my hands out a little bit too. That helps with the broadening and opening of the chest. We want the shoulders low and the chest high, and we're holding and breathing, reaching back to the legs and the ankles, opening the heels to the point where you can feel the contact of the pinky toenail, or at least try for that. And take 2 more breaths. And come on down. Take the hands alongside the hips. Next, rotate the head to the right. Rest the shoulders and breathe deep. And head to the opposite side. Deep breath. Head comes back to the center. And lift the arms and the chest. Lift the legs. Sustaining locust. Opening chest and shoulders. Inner spiraling the knees. Come on down. Use the core. Lift. Dog stretch. Child's pose. And let's go ahead and come on up to sitting. And if your knees hurt, don't sit like this or sit on, form of cushioning. And you can have your legs in front if you need. Otherwise, sit like this if it feels good, and take a nice deep twist to the right. And turn the neck if that feels good, or just look neutral. Shoulders back. Twist to the left. Open the shoulders. Take a few more deep breaths. Keep lifting the chest so the spine is tall. You can get the most effective twist that way. Come back to center. Bring the legs out from underneath. And let's do a forward bend. And release the forward bend. Let's go ahead, scoot on up until there's lots of space behind you. And we'll go ahead and roll onto the back. Roll back and down. Knees to chest. And exhale, feet to the ground. Have the feet parallel and as wide as the hips. Inhale, bridge. Just lift to your comfortable height. We're going to do 2 rounds, so you might want to do the first round light, and then you can go deeper the second round. If it feels really good, you can go deep both sides, both rounds. Keep the knees hugging in a little bit, the feet stay parallel. Breathe. Come on down. And just take several deep breaths to calm the body, mind, let the muscles rest, and just relax. Notice how you feel. And go ahead and lift. Second round, bridge. Deep breath. And come on down. And let's go ahead and take butterfly. Bring the feet together. Have the knees open. If you feel a pinch in your low back, try something under the feet, like a towel or blanket. Arrange the arms any way you like. And enjoy relaxing, breathing. Knees lift, feet wide, and bend the knees in. And feet together. Now take knees to chest pose. And then cross the legs. Take the right foot to the inside, using the hand to help it. Lower the sides of the feet down. Open the knees with ankle in front of ankle. So it's like a meditation seat, reclined cross-legged. And again, arrange the arms however you like. Breathe and relax. Switch the sides and take your time. This is a nice stretch for the hips, but it should also feel like a nice little thigh stretch. Sometimes students are really flexible. They don't feel very much stretching at all, and that's fine. Just feel your breath. Just feel the support of the ground below you. Feel yourself relax more as you sustain the pose, and enjoy that as well as any other good sensations you feel. When ready, slowly come back, knees to chest. Open the arms, take the legs to the left, the body twisting right. Other side. And when you feel nice and complete with both sides, let's go ahead and take a well-deserved Shavasana. Laying on the back, closing the eyes. Deep breath, a few more rounds, and then return to soft and effortless breath. Let's go ahead and deepen the breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Slowly come back to the body. Come to knees to chest and then a comfortable seat. We're going to conclude in the comfortable seat, taking 3 ohms. Let's do a clearing breath first. So once you're sitting tall and breathing deep, we'll breathe in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. And then inhaling for Om. Namaste. Thank you very much. This has been Hatha Yoga, which we've done the past several Thursdays. I should be doing this again next Thursday. And again, Saturday night, we'll do on June the 20th, next Saturday, we'll do Yoga for Cyclists to benefit Legion of Los Angeles. So come check that out. You do not have to be a cyclist. You just have to be interested in some leg stretches and muscle tone for your back, good twists and nice things. So something for everyone. And it's donation based. 100% of the proceeds go to Legion and the causes that they serve. I will have Saturday morning vinyasa, 10:30. So in a couple of days, we'll do slightly more movement based and vigorous practice. So check in for that. And I'm going to say goodbye to the YouTube. All of these are all free classes based in donations. So share with your friends and donate if you can. Otherwise, enjoy free classes as much as you like. The most important thing is to keep practicing. So I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube first. Goodbye, YouTube. I appreciate you greatly. And then we'll do the wave.